Hey guys, welcome back to my channel iPeace. Thank you so much for watching my previous video on my travel to New York, and this is part 2, guys. It's gonna give you more information about why I was in New York, who invited me and who I was with. And just to give a background, this was a special invite by the European Council President Dr. Michelle Charles, and so get to watch it. It's really short. Get to understand why I was here, who I was here with, and everything. Also, please leave your comment on the comment section. Thank you.
Okay.
That's where your hotel is on 41st.
All right.
This is 3rd Avenue, and then the next one is Lexington. The next one is Park, and then Madison.
Did you say these are UN offices?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they are missions in that building.
Oh.
There are missions of countries. I
Okay.
think Australia is there, Switzerland is there, and in all these buildings around the UN, there is the offices of the missions.
Yeah.
In many of them. I don't know where is the mission of Kenya.
I also don't.
Must be very close.
Yeah, should get to. Probably I'll meet them tomorrow over there at the conference. 3rd Avenue. This is 3rd Avenue, right?
This is 3rd, yes.
Yeah, such a tall building.
Yeah. Mission of Kenya to the UN. Here we go.
Hey guys, it's a beautiful morning. I don't look so happy because I'm so anxious, so nervous because of the kind of panel I'm gonna meet. So high calibered, and I'm so nervous, guys. So rate me after my interview.
Crime contre l'humanité ou un crime ou un acte qui peut être constitutif des crimes de génocide ne doit pas être laissé impunis. À partir du moment où nous commençons.
Are you hopeful that this generation is going to be able to build a better, more peaceful world?
I'm definitely very hopeful when I see the wisdom that comes with younger generations today. And I'm even more hopeful because when we look at the
founded Women Volunteers for Peace. It's an organization that's based in Kenya. And your organization really helps and works on prevention. So from your experience, what are the concrete needs that women need in Kenya, and what can be applied all over the world?
Thank you so much, Stephanie. Coming from an African community and being a patriarchal system, there's a lot of disadvantages that women faces, especially women in peace and conflict. And there are so many biases that are put on women that men do not have to go through. There are so many, social norms that women have to really face that benefits men more. For example, power. There are so many dangers that women have to go through, but not men. For example, FGM, female genital mutilation. And for example, in the Kenyan context, my work basically is on prevention and having young women and girls participate actively in these processes. And I recall back in 2019 when I led a project that I'm so proud to have really participated in called Brace. And it was basically creating conducive and safe spaces for young women to talk about their peace and security concerns. And out of that, unfortunately, I was able to be profiled because the work majorly was to create spaces for young women. Being part part of that process of just having this young person participate, be radicalized, but also be disengaged was pretty much something that I didn't know that I was doing it, even though I was doing it. So when you ask what are some of the needs of women, I'm looking at social protection. Social protection looks like sometimes psychosocial support for the young women who are on the forefront, really championing for peace in conflicting cases. But I'm also looking at the number of women who undergo through sexual and gender-based violence and femicide. These are some of the forms of violence that are really on the rise in the Kenyan context. I'm also looking at safe spaces. Safe spaces looks at, platforms that women and girls can, interact, can be creative, can innovate ideas on, and provide solutions to their own problems without, other people coming to inject solutions to the issues that women and girls face. So safe spaces pretty much works for us as an organization because these young girls can become creative and innovative to solve their own issues. The other needs for women and girls that I could talk about are, inclusive representation, and this is very important for me as a young woman because how else do I get my voice to be heard out there? Because of the widening intergenerational gap that exists between, seasonal women and young women, there's that need for, young women, especially championing for peace in conflict situations, to be, protected, but also for them to be in peace processes and decision-making tables so that their voices can be heard, so that their opinions can be taken up. And I'm glad in the Kenyan context we have a new administration, and I'm proud to really, having contributed to that. We have a 23-year-old young woman who is a parliamentarian, and so many other women taking up political and leadership position in various spectrums. So looking at that, I'm really excited to see what's next for the women when it comes to women empowerment.
Yeah, that is something to indeed be hopeful for. And Grace, thank you so much for sharing your story with us, and also for coming all the way to New York City to tell us your story. Jayatma, thank you so much for being with us as well. And Sanita, thank you for sharing your message, but you will be back with us later on in the show for another song. And now to the third and last part of the show, looking to the future.